The fucking bellboy. You want to go to war? Mop up the floor with that salsa. Eat them for breakfast.
Let's get it in.
Film freaks back. IMAX, we get it in from intro to the climax. First in the theaters, last one to leave, yo. We don't jet till the credits done, best believe, bro. Make it a double feature if they don't make us leave, yo. And if the movie ushers get up on their heave, ho, we bounce from the Roxy, head down to the Ritz. First the John at the Bourse, then we jet over the 5th. Then we hit up 40th to grab a sip with our flick. Then we king of pressure out, IMAX the whole shit. Might hit a Riverview on that early morning tip. Every movie is different, never know what you gonna get. Every theater different, never know where you gonna sit. All on bathroom breaks, never know what you gonna miss. It's the Film Freaks, West Philly cinematic connoisseurs. And now you know exactly what we dropping commas for. Yeah.
Film Freaks is in the building. Back, IMAX.
Back for another episode. You know how we do, man.
And this is a special episode right here.
Yeah, because we got some work. Like everybody's waiting for our review of Alien Covenant.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're not just going to give you our review of Alien Covenant. Nope. We're going to go through the whole Alien series. You know what I mean? From beginning to end. Fucking Ripley, Xenomorphs, Facehuggers, everything.
Facehuggers. And it's funny because now I understand what that truly means, because I just for the first time, I just seen Alien for the first time.
For the first time, he busted
Film Freaks, we can't be, we
can't see everything. You know what I mean?
Sometimes we
do. But you saw other stuff.
I seen all the rest of the joints. Because Alien was the first one, right?
Yeah, Alien came 79. You know what I mean? Dope joint. You know what I mean? So
classic.
We're gonna shoot into the trailer for Alien, the very first one, 1979. Numero uno. Check out the trailer for that. Film Freaks will be right back, and we're gonna give you our insight on the movie Alien.
Supreme classic.
Fucking Facehugger.
Alien, rated R.
Y'all just checked out the trailer for 1979 Alien, the horror sci-fi directed by the almighty Ridley Scott, starring Sigourney Weaver, John Hurt, M. Holmes, and Yaphet Kotto.
He was the guy in this joint too. Wasn't on no coonery, buffoonery, just a regular black man with his money.
The funny thing about that is because he kept asking about his bonus.
That's what I'm saying.
Asking about that bonus.
What's my money?
What's going on with that bonus? You know what I mean? Do we get the money? He said, well, I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to do no work until we talk about that bonus.
Real right.
As soon as he got out of fucking suspension, you know what I mean? That's all he was talking about. That was funny to me,
man.
That
brother his money. That's all he came for. You know what I
mean? It's funny. The underbelly of the Facehuggers that got introduced in this film were a mixture of seafood and sheep kidneys.
Whoa!
You know what I mean? And they mixed it up in there.
So they were doing all of that, this biology with it and all
and everything
that.
Like that. And the chest bursting scene when Kane got his alien burst out of Kane's chest. It was filmed in one take with 4 cameras. And everybody's reaction was a natural reaction because nobody knew exactly what was going to go on.
That was dope.
You know what I mean? Dope ass fucking this because this was a horror film.
A horror.
They called
it.
They called it Jaws in space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this was a horror film, you know what I mean? But it was dope, you know what I mean?
And Ridley Scott did an awesome job with the set design. This holds up. When we seen this for the first time, it still looked up to date and still looked dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially the parts where they went inside the ship when they found the eggs in the inside the ship and all the set design on there. It was an awesome fucking flick.
Supreme
if
classic.
you never caught this joint, catch it. Make sure you catch it. If you got like a fire stick or some shit like that, make sure you catch this joint like that. It's probably better if you got a VCR or some shit like that, because you can actually see the grainy look of it, the way it looked in fucking '79. That's the way I like to watch shit. I like the way it looked when it came out. You know what I mean?
They dropping a needle on the record. You know, it's the experience.
Dope ass joint. So we're gonna go into the next joint of the day, which is part 2 to Aliens.
I consider it the best sequel title ever.
You know what I mean?
Just put an S on that bitch.
Just put an S on it. You know what I mean? So check out the trailer for that. Film Freaks will be right back. Bats and IMAX.
Yes.
Aliens Saga.
The whole thing.
Somewhere in deepest space, all hell is breaking loose.
They cut the power.
How could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
Get them out of there!
Aliens. This time it's war. Aliens, the new movie. Rated R.
Film Freaks is in the building. Bats, IMAX.
Check us out on YouTube.
YouTube.com/TheFilmFreaks.
Check us out on Facebook.
Facebook.com/FreaksForFilms.
Don't forget about the webpage.
TheFilmFreaks.com. You know what I mean?
You already know, bro.
They already know. Check it out. You know what I mean?
Get involved.
Early involvement, suckers. Y'all just checked out the trailer for Aliens 1986, directed and written by James Cameron, starring Sigourney Weaver once again, Michael Bay, Carrie Henn, Bill Paxton, Paul Reiser.
Rest in peace to Bill Paxton.
Yo, Bill Paxton went from stone cold hard Marine to a stone cold bitch in like 20 minutes.
I love it. The nigga, he went through the whole thing. We got nukes. We got knives.
You know what I mean? Ripley, we're gonna save you. You know, he was talking all that shit. Badass Marines. You know what I mean?
You know, that's
ready, man. Ready to get it on. Yeah. He was talking shit the whole time. When he was talking to this Puerto Rican girl, and she was talking about, you know, I just need to know where it is. She's like, Dad. So yeah, aliens. She thought they said illegal aliens inside.
Like Chet, he like Chet from Weird Science. He ain't never gonna change. That's his whole
after
MO.
the fucking aliens showed up, game over, man.
Stone cold bitch.
What are we gonna do?
Classic performance, man. Oh, that's
and most of his lines was improvised.
I could tell.
No.
Because it was natural. He on his natural drawing. Like, that's the only way you can do that. You can't script it.
Paxton was nice.
Salute,
You know what I mean? Bill Paxton was
guy,
nice, man. And Sigourney Weaver got an Oscar nominee
She should have.
for this film, and she was the first woman to get nominated for an Oscar for an action role.
There you go.
You know what I mean? For this movie. Because this is an action movie. It went from a horror movie to becoming an action movie with horror overtones on it.
And I think that was the best part about me watching it now was me seeing how James Cameron directed this.
Yeah.
And it's a Terminator movie. Yeah. It's like a mixture of Terminator and
Aliens.
Special effects on the beam.
Artillery in there.
Oh, the gunplay is amazing.
Let's rock!
Yeah. Automatic rifles with that joint.
Yeah, and the part like when Sigourney Weaver went like to find Newt.
Right.
And she went down there, and the queen was down there laying the eggs and all
One
that
of
kind
the
of shit like
scenes
that. And she had the flamethrower on there. Cause it's funny, cause she put the flame on the eggs, like I'm gonna kill your eggs, you fuck with me. And then her little minions, the queen's minions, stepped back.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, I can see them two boys come out, young boys.
But I mean, Sigourney Weaver looked like, y'all ain't gonna let me the fuck out of here. That's what she like torched the whole motherfucking place. She like, fuck that, man. You're
not gonna get me. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, that was dope. This Aliens was probably like the dopest. One of my favorite action films back then, you know what I mean? It was dope as shit.
And it had everything. Test of time, too,
it had everything in it, you know what I mean?
That was dope.
Dope ass joint.
Certified.
So we're gonna go into the next joint of the day, which is Aliens 3. Yes. Check out the trailer for that. Film Freaks will be right back. Aliens on board, you know what I mean?
Damn, we don't need that, bro.
It started.
3 times the suspense.
It's here.
3 times the danger.
Run as fast as you can!
3 times the terror. Sigourney Weaver. Alien 3. Rated R.
Film Freaks in in the building. That IMAX. Check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/FreaksForFilms.
Check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/TheFilmFreak.
Or check out the official website, TheFilmFreak.com. You know what I mean? You already know. Check us out, baby. You just checked out the trailer for the action, horror, sci-fi, Alien 3, 1992, starring Sigourney Weaver, Charles S. Dutton.
My guy, Rock!
Charles Dance, and directed by David Fincher, who disowned this film.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there was a whole lot of studio meddling with the script, and originally this was supposed to be a backstory on the creation of the Xenomorphs. That's when Ridley Scott was on board.
Got you.
But the studios felt it was going to be too expensive, it was going to be too much.
Right.
So they scrapped that idea. Ridley Scott dropped out, and then David Fincher came on board, and then they tried to do all these different... They had $7 million worth of sets that they didn't even use because the script kept getting rewritten to the fact that they didn't even use them anymore.
And them sets, I know they was elaborate as fuck.
Yeah. So Dave, all the rewrites and different. It was one scene. It was a scene in the underground of the facility.
Right.
That was shot between Ripley and the Xenomorph. That the studio didn't want Fincher to even shoot. They forbid him to shoot it. He said, "Fuck it." He took a camera by itself, just him and Sigourney Weaver, and went and shot it without them even knowing. That's crazy that you even had to fucking do that.
This is Hollywood, though. It's a system, you know what I'm saying?
Stupid ass Hollywood shit. You
Goofy,
know what I mean?
goofy
But he
shit.
actually disowned the film. He just, you know what I mean, didn't want to do it, and like, you know what I mean, I ain't doing this. I'm not even gonna put his name on it, but he it wasn't a thing that he wanted to do. And this is probably like universally known for that. You know what I mean? But I liked it.
Yeah, this movie was dope. I mean, of course, you know, it got good company, so it can't be, you know what I mean?
Charles S. Dutton was dope in this.
Right.
And this actually is funny because when you're dealing with the Xenomorph in this film,
right,
it was different from the Xenomorphs in the other films because remember, the Facehugger went and he
attached him to
the oxen.
Right.
And now what the Facehugger does is it implants an embryo into a host, and that embryo basically grows and it takes on characteristics of the host and changes it into. So this Xenomorph was more of an animal than the other Xenomorphs that came from like a human. Remember how it ran on like all fours? Like
that was on some other shit.
Yeah. So it was a whole different kind of deal like this, and it was dope. It was a dope ass flick.
Evolving and growing, man. Shit crazy.
Yeah. So I enjoy Aliens 3 probably more than I probably should have.
Well, you know you a fan of the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? You got to be into this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a dope ass joint. So. That's it. We got to go into the next one, which is part 4. But it's Aliens Resurrection. Check out the trailer for Aliens Resurrection. Film Freaks will be right back. Bats and IMAX. You know what I mean?
One of those first class tickets to the resurrection.
They brought her back.
You're not Ripley. Who am I?
To resurrect an alien species.
It's a queen. She'll breed. You'll die.
Now.
Ellen Ripley died trying to wipe the species out. I'm not anxious to see her taking up her old hobby.
Someone or something is gonna wish they never did. Sigourney Weaver. Winona Ryder. Alien Resurrection. Rated R.
Film Freaks in the building. Bats, IMAX. Check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/FreaksForFilms. Check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/TheFilmFreaks. Or check out the official website, TheFilmFreaks.com. You know what I mean?
Got the drive. This guy. Either way, somebody mama throwing the fish fry. Bigger the beef, bigger the clip size. Home Depot trips, duct tapes, zip ties.
You just watched the Alien Resurrection trailer, directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet, written by Joss Whedon, you know, from a couple of the vintage joints, writing and getting his right on, you know what I mean? And of course, you know, it got Sigourney Weaver, Ron Perlman, Hellboy, Winona Ryder, and Dan Hedaya.
Yeah, Winona Ryder was the android in this joint.
Yes, that was one of the dopest parts of the joint, actually.
That was dope. This joint, Like, out of all of the whole alien thing, this is probably like my least favorite one.
I can understand that.
You know what I mean? Because not because it was necessarily a bad movie, but it was just kind of goofy. It was just goofy.
Yeah.
They was doing a lot of goofy shit in there. You know what I mean? And
right.
it just. Remember Ron Perlman was like the alien was hanging on the Black Wolf foot and he like fell back and was shooting. It was like goofy shit that wasn't like. It was more. It wasn't
scary. It wasn't scary.
It was more comic booky than anything. You know what I mean? But it was still a cool joint. If you watch it inside of the alien universe,
that's how you got to do it.
You know what I mean?
Sigourney Weaver was paid $11 million for this joint, which is actually what the first Alien cost
to make. That's crazy.
So that
when
shows
you can make a movie and then you become a big star and you can whatever you. That's dope.
That's how it goes.
That's some interesting shit.
And Ron Perlman almost died during the underwater scene. Remember that scene? Because he hit his head and knocked out cold.
That's what I said. It had dope ass parts in it because you never saw the Xenomorph swim until then. You know what I mean? Until then.
You learn something new like in every flick you seen.
And they evolve. Because they learn and they adapt and everything like that. Those Xenomorphs are motherfuckers. You wouldn't want to run afoul with them.
Bastards.
You know what I mean? That's why you can't let them come to fucking Earth. You know what I mean? Because they take the fuck over. You know what I mean? But this is a dope ass joint.
Yes.
If you're in, like I said, this was like 97.
Yeah, 97.
Yeah, so if you're watching your alien movies, I know a lot of people are just watching them right now. Check it. It's worth a check out.
20 years ago.
Worth a once over. You know what I mean? Definitely worth a once over. You know what I mean? So we're going to go into the next joint. We're going to kick it up to 2012.
Yes.
And check out the trailer for Prometheus. Check out the trailer for that. Bats in IMAX. Be right back. Checking out the Alien whole saga, the whole trilogy on top of the trilogy.
The craziness.
You know what I mean?
Them aliens is off the chain.
Facehuggers and Xenomorphs and all kinds of old shit. Xenomorph.
They ain't playing no game.
The adventure begins.
From the director of Alien,
the most significant discovery in the history of mankind.
Blade Runner.
Prometheus, are you seeing this?
And Gladiator.
It's right outside the ship.
This place isn't what we thought it was.
On June 8th.
If you're going down there, you're going to die.
The search for our beginning could lead to our end. Prometheus.
Film Freaks is in the building. Bats, IMAX. Check us out on the Facebook page.
Facebook.com/FreaksForFilms.
Check us out on the official YouTube channel.
YouTube.com/TheFilmFreaks.
And don't forget about the official website.
TheFilmFreaks.com. Get involved. You need involvement.
Check you out the flick.
Who else could flip a chorus in a 40 million?
Y'all just checked out the trailer for 2012's Prometheus, directed by Ridley Scott, starring Naomi Rapace, starring Michael Fassbender as David.
It's a jump off.
Yeah, I mean,
and
this is the beginning of the prequels to the Aliens trilogy, or what was that? Quadrilogy, whatever they call it. It's
the four piece. You know what I'm saying? Four pieces
of it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And this basically starts on Earth.
Right.
And it starts and it's dealing with scientists that find inscriptions on walls all around the planet that point to a solar system, and they go out to see the solar system, and it's funded by the Whaling Corporation,
of course,
which funded all of the rest of the expeditions in these films. But the Whaling Corporation ran by the man Whalen, and he thinks he's actually on board, and he's trying to find these guys that's supposed to have created mankind.
It's a journey.
Yeah,
it's an ill journey.
And did me and you see this together?
We've seen this in IMAX, of course.
I was wondering because did we see this together? But people didn't. I don't know for some reason. I think because they expected it to be an alien film.
Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to being an origin film of the Xenomorphs and how we got to this point. You know what I mean? And
it's a whole new beginning.
Yeah,
it's not a continuation.
It's not a continuation. So the Xenomorphs, they play a definite part in there, but they're not the stars of the show.
Of course.
It's dealing with these expeditions and how they eventually got to the point where Ripley and all of them were when they got that distress signal in the very first film. You know what I mean?
And you wonder what they chasing. This is what sets up for that chase where everything connects.
And Fassbender studied a lot of films for this because he played an android in this film. He played the android David in this film, and he studied The Man That Fell to Earth. He studied The Servant. He studied Blade Runner. You know what I mean?
Get your mannerisms up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
different films to be able to get into this character of David, who's really like the star of the film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He definitely started.
And this had a Guy Pearce was in this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the little part as Victor. Was it Victor Whalen? I think his name was. Yeah. And dope film. If you didn't get a chance to check out Prometheus, I would suggest you check out Prometheus before you check out the next film.
It's definitely a prerequisite. You definitely need to get that in you.
And Prometheus is actually named after the immortal that gave man fire. You know what I mean?
Dope story.
Yeah, it's a dope ass Greek mythology story. And if you want to check something out, make sure you check out Prometheus. We're going to go into the last joint of the day.
New work.
Which is new work. I know y'all been waiting for it and seeing what the film freaks had to say about it. So check out the trailer for Alien Covenant. Check it out. Film Freaks will be right back.
This movie was bugged out.
Oh, this was the
shit.
This
movie was bugged out.
This was the shit.
Coast Heaven, West Virginia. Country roads,
Where is it?
Y'all just checked out the trailer for Alien Covenant 2017, directed by Ridley Scott, back from the Prometheus times. You know what I mean?
He ain't messing with nobody else. I'm taking reign. You mean?
Because this was originally his vision from the beginning.
Exactly,
you know
and you can tell with the title credits. See, when something's so small, it stands for something, you know?
Yeah. So this stars Michael Fassbender, Billy Crudup, who played Dr. Manhattan in The Watchmen, Catherine Waterston, Danny McBride's in there, and the supremely underused James Franco is
Yeah, quick, fast, and a hurry. Yeah.
For an Oscar nominee, he's underused.
Right.
You know what I mean? What did he get an Oscar for?
127 hours.
Yeah, that joint was dope. And this is a new film, and IMAX, you can go into a little bit of it, and then I'll give you some of my commentary about it.
This film is definitely visually on another level, and I think the action scenes are amazing in this joint. When it comes to because it takes a little while to start it up, but that's every Alien. Now that I'm officially watching these joints, they all start off on that slow type time, but when they get going, it's a done deal. You know what I mean?
It's a dope flick because it's dealing with David.
Right.
And basically, like, you know what I mean, how, like, this is, well, fittingly making Michael Fassbender the star of the show because he's, like, one of the best actors that they got out there right now.
Better take you
and dealing with David and his almost Dr. Frankenstein way of dealing with Wayland and Wayland corporations and mankind.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because David feels as though as an android, he's above man.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? He's dealing with I don't want to give up too much, but it's a dope ass flick, and like I said, it's dealing with him and how he deals with life and different things.
A lot of philosophical questions in this joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a dope joint, and you gotta stick around because they got another one coming after this and whatever like that. So you're gonna be seeing a lot more of what's David, because you know what I mean, it's dealing with this origin of the Xenomorph, because you've finally seen a Facehugger and this new trilogy.
Right.
Facehuggers are back. You know what I mean? And the Xenomorphs are kicking ass in this joint right here.
Yo, they are not playing
with
these
funny
people,
thing about this right here is this is the first time you've actually seen a Xenomorph in the daytime.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of weird seeing them like in daylight. You know what I mean? Because every other movie has really been dark, or they've been in like in enclosures.
Yeah, man, that's what it was too.
You
like you got to see them in their full bright, and like it's not. That was dope.
And this is the first Alien film that was done with after the death of H.R. Giger, who was basically his artwork was the inspiration for the whole backdrop of the Xenomorph world. You know what I mean? And the alien world and everything like that.
Yeah, that's classic.
I mean? And this is a dope joint, man. And I enjoyed it. I don't know what the critics are saying about it or anything like that.
Like I was telling people because they was like they know the film freaks. We caught this joint early, so they asked me, and I was like, if you like Prometheus, you need to go see it.
Yeah.
If you didn't go see Prometheus, then you might want to chill. But if you into that life, this is definitely that work to go check out.
Yeah, I fuck with this joint. I might go check it out again because I put it at Riverview in IMAX.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. I mean, it was dope because that's one of them drawings you see. Because I was gonna catch it at the Roxy. The Roxy screen is small, you know what I mean? I fuck with the Roxy.
That's good for the indie joints.
That type of time. But I was like, you know what? I normally don't like fucking with those type of big theaters unless it's King of Prussia.
Right.
But I was like, I need to see this in a big screen. You know what I mean?
You had to do it and plus it's got a 70mm presentation in the IMAX, so they only do that a couple times a year. So we gonna have the other ones up for you. So that's how we do.
Dope joint. So y'all just saw the whole Alien saga via the Film Freak show.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Broke it down, the whole Aliens essence, you know what I mean? Facehuggers, Xenomorphs, the whole nine. Bill Paxton, badass Marines. Game over, man.
They're everywhere. They're climbing from the walls.
The funny thing about it when they was talking when Ripley was like, you need to get yourself together because this little girl lasted such and such amount of time with no weapons and no nothing. Why don't you put her in charge?
That man was pouting. He was literally pouting.
Yo,
salute Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, man. Yo, you made that fucking movie.
He did. I was laughing and crying. It was so good watching that movie.
Dope ass fucking flick, man. So y'all can check out the Film Freaks.
Yes.
Facebook.com/Freaks for Films. Y'all can check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/The Film Freaks. Or check out the official website, thefilmfreaks.com.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We got all that work on there. Something about the pop. We got the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie coming out.
That thing look crazy.
You know what I mean? Wonder Woman is coming out.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? We got a lot of dope joints coming out for you know what I mean? So freak approved joints. So you know what I mean? We're gonna check y'all out next week. That's IMAX Film Freaks.
Catch y'all at the flicks.
Game over, man. Game over.
Film Freaks back. IMAX, we get it in from intro to the climax. First in the theaters, last one to leave, yo. We don't jet till the credits done, best believe, bro. Make it a double feature if they don't make us leave, yo. And if the movie ushers get up on their heave-ho, we bounce from the Roxy, head down to the Ritz. First to join at the Bourse, then we jet over the 5th. Then we hit up 40th to grab a sip with our flick. Then we king and pressure out, IMAX the whole shit. Might hit a Riverview on that early morning tip. Every movie is different, never know what you gonna get. Every theater different, never know where you gonna sit. All on bathroom breaks, never know what you gonna miss. It's the Film Freaks, West Philly cinematic connoisseurs. And now you know exactly what we dropping commas for.